element of disappointment for Korea as they go home as well. But Didi, for Germany, I know prior to the tournament you had some reservations, you had some concerns, but surely there was no way you could have anticipated Germany going out of the competition like this.
No, I didn't. I didn't think the group was as easy as people may have thought. And you can go out in a group stage of a World Cup, but you can't go out the way Germany did. They've not played a good half hour, a good half. Even against Sweden, it was more willpower and attitude what got him through. And there was for the 3 games there was no fluidity, there was no cohesion. We may find out in the next few weeks whether there's been divisions in the camp. Then you had that Erdogan gate before the start of the tournament the FA never really dealt with. Then you've got these official after the Sweden game taunt in the Swedes when we scored in the 95th minute, and just ill-disciplined complacency.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too harsh on them because they've been to the semi-final for the last 7 tournaments. But as I said, I think from the start they didn't give themselves a chance to really get the best results in Russia this year, and yeah, very disappointing end to a hugely disappointing tournament for Germany.
Michael, you know, as an international manager, the key to success very often is finding your team.
Yeah.
And you've experienced it with Northern Ireland, that you got a good team ethic, like a club side it's often been compared to.
Yeah.
That didn't appear to be the case on this occasion with Germany, that Jogi Löw never found what should have been his first 11.
No, clearly not. You know, I look back at the team that we played, Germany team that we played in France, and I think when we played them again in qualification, it was virtually the same team, bar maybe 1 player. So there wasn't a lot of changes over a period of, 12 months. But clearly going into the tournament, Didi touched on it with, 19 outfield players being used. They just never found the formula. And I think what it does show is that whether they're not as prepared as they could be or whatever you want to say, is that every team that comes into this tournament, there's an element of fragility to them all. All of the big teams, we've seen that. And if you don't get the right start, if things suddenly, it's amazing how the confidence can go away. Confidence in players can be lost and through one performance. And I've never seen a Germany team so disjointed, so devoid of ideas, and they were playing like 2-4-4. We didn't think that Korea had enough quality to hurt them. They eventually get the goal. It's a bit of a freak goal to begin with, and then the second goal is just a calamity really, with Neuer out of the goal. And it was just it just unravelled in the last 15 minutes for Germany completely.